Bun găsit, doamnelor și domnilor, suntem într-unul din studiourile televiziunii H, televiziunii Spiriu Haret. Avem o întâlnire frumoasă, o întâlnire cu colegi de academie, colegi universitari, din viața studențească și nu numai, care au venit la București pentru a învăța unii de la alții și a contribui împreună la realizarea unui program pe care îl avem și pe ecran, pe plasmă, se numește ESPAQ. Și am să vă spun exact ce înseamnă acest ESPAQ. Înseamnă Enhancing Students Participation in Quality Assurance, dar e vorba de a asigura deci participarea studenților la nivel de calitate în viața academică. Pentru Armenia este programul respectiv dedicat și toți cei care vor fi aici în sală, care sunt oaspeții noștri timp de 2 zile la București, vor avea posibilitatea să spună pentru ce au venit, ce fac și care este fructul, care este produsul acestei activități lor. Welcome everybody in Spiriu Haret University, and I am very pleased to have the opportunity to invite you and to ask you politely to be the guests at the same time as the teachers and also as the representative of students or universities to tell us here for our televiewers why you came here. But first of all, I should want you, when you start speaking, to introduce yourself. And I'm starting with you, please.
Hello, first of all, thank you for inviting us here. So my name is Sona Khachikyan, and I'm from National Polytechnical University of Armenia. I am from Student Council, and I came here for enhancing student participation in quality assurance is the main thing that we all are collected here.
What do you mean by that, enhancing student participation in quality? Because the sound is very academic, and I'm a little afraid. I don't understand exactly, but I'm trying to be helped by you, by your explanation, and not only by you, but all the colleagues here.
So I will explain in my example. So it's an opportunity for me to make the level of education more higher for me and for my colleagues, for my course mates and classmates.
Thank you.
And for my university also.
That's very important because we know that one of the main themes of activity in the academic life, not only since the Bologna process, but also in our new way of seeing a new conception of education, of higher education, quality is important. Please, sir, be so kind and introduce yourself and tell us the reasons as everybody.
Hello, I'm David Scott. I come from Scotland, and I work for
Scott from Scotland.
Yes, I work for an organisation called ESPAQ, which stands for Student Partnerships in Quality Scotland. And that's a very long way of saying that our main role, we're funded by the Scottish Government through our funders and main funders, our main role is to support student engagement in the quality of their own learning and teaching within Scotland and beyond. A lot of the work we do is with universities and colleges in Scotland, and I think we are one of these partners because we have an expertise which we'll bring to this teamwork, where we will be leading one of the work packages as part of ESPAQ project to develop the training, to enhance this student voice, to enhance the student's voice in their enhancing, as we've just heard, their own learning and teaching.
As far as you know, the islands universities, the British universities, have a long experience in this field of activity, and of course you're ready to share.
Absolutely, yes.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Ella Karakulian from the National Center for Professional Education Quality Assurance Foundation, Armenia. Established in 2008, our organization strives to promote quality culture in Armenia through mandatory institutional accreditation and voluntary program accreditation. Students are an integral part of quality assurance and are part of our organization in many levels.
Our televiewers, and most of them are students, I think they are interested to know and to receive a short explanation, but anyway, an explanation of why was it necessary to improve in this part of Europe, of our continental world, which is Armenia, why was it necessary to crystallize this new exception, new point of view of approaching the education, higher education, the quality level? It's important. Wasn't it before? Didn't exist? I doubt. It was, of course, a quality level of education, higher education in Armenian as well in Romania and in Bulgaria and any other parts of the world. But why was it necessary to upgrade?
Since recently, well, the system of quality assurance is being introduced, has been introduced in Armenia not long ago. It just had to be upgraded to a higher level, to a new level, the student engagement. Of course, it existed always, but this is just a new thing for us at this in this format.
Okay, I understand. I can't let too much time to pass because I'm very highly interested to know what's your motivation, sir.
My motivation. My name is Simone Betti. I come from the University of Macerata in Italy, in the central part of Italy.
How old is your university, please?
Oh, very, very old.
Because I know Bologna is more than 1,000 years.
Right next, because it
You're
was
next
there
after.
at the end of the 13th century.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the second or third in the country. And as the University of Macerata...
And you have kept your tradition from century to century, and now the quality comes from behind to the days.
We started with law, of course,
Law.
back then in the 13th century. And right now we are mostly a humanistic, economic, and political sciences, other than law and education and cultural heritage and tourism. We do many things, not many of the, let's say, scientific part. We don't have medicine or engineering, but we deal a lot with the quality, especially with the quality from the inside and from the outside, and we are trying to coordinate this project. That's why we are here.
And also willing to share of your long centuries experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
long centuries experience, sometimes some high point in that quality, sometimes a lower point, and so we learn from the mistakes, and we kept going higher
We
and higher.
always learn from
and
mistakes.
that's the way we're going to help or try to help the others.
Thank you. I'm going to look for the hidden microphone over there. Who has it? Okay. And I should want you to be so kind to pass the microphone to the teacher, to the lady in the middle of the second row of chairs. And I want to ask you, please, why do you think it's necessary in the new vision of Bologna process? Because we know in 1988 it was a turmoil in the whole academic life in Europe, and not only. Why do you think it's necessary that quality has to be shaped?
Okay, so I suppose the quality of...
But first of all, who are you?
All right, so I am Eve Lewis, and I also am from Scotland. I work with Sparks. So for me, the quality of education across Europe is essential to the success of Europe, to our people and moving forward, and the prosperity of all the countries within Europe. And the young people within Europe all deserve the best quality education that they can have. And so the use of quality across borders to help that portability of education for people to be able to work across Europe and to be able to take their skills across Europe and develop them is really important. And for me, the voice of students in that is essential. So the more students are involved in shaping their education, then the better that will be across Europe, and the more we can learn from each other.
This preoccupation has been, let's say, adopted by your expat teachers across the Atlantic when they came to the new levels of education in the American universities, because I know that a lot of teachers from the islands are in the American universities. this approach of new quality and a new way of producing, let's say, income from academic life has been brought back to the home universities, new lessons?
I think we have a special approach to quality in Europe that is European, and that we...
That's my girl. Okay, thank you. Okay.
And it's about sharing and looking at an approach that we can all learn from each other and share. And for me, it's not about a commercial income. It is about increasing life chances for each and every student within all our universities. So, yeah.
Thank you. Let's turn here to the... Where is the microphone hidden? Here. Okay. Because you have it, you will also be so kind to tell us who you are, and also what's your vision of this program, which can be very interesting, not only for countries like those situated in this part of Europe, but also for some other universities, emerging universities. I heard, and you know, we have universities with more than several 100,000 students in different parts of the world. And not only, it's not necessary to have them as religious universities as in Pakistan or in other parts of the world. But in Arizona, for instance, we have 350,000 students university, only distance learning university. But how do you see? First of all, we want to know who you are.
I am from...
Is working, the microphone?
Is it working? I am from Armenia State Pedagogical University.
Your name?
My name is Kristina Tanajan, and I'm glad to be here and to participate in ESPAQ project. And this is the project that should let us to go forward hand in hand, because challenges for education are nowadays very many. So this project gives us opportunity to overcome some challenges and to get better education. That's why we are here, and I want to say thank you all partners for their contribution.
I should want one of your male colleagues from Armenia to explain us how this idea crystallized, appeared, how did it emerge to make this project for the Armenian university's preoccupation for quality. Who is ready to help us, gentlemen?
Who is ready?
Please. It's very important to know exactly which was the starting point.
Got it. I'm Narses Gevorkian from Armenia State University of Economics. So I'm responsible for quality assurance in my university. And concerning the question how we start ESPAQ, it was long discussion around the issue of quality, what is quality and quality assurance
between who
process.
and who?
Huh?
Between
Our colleagues from different universities
Back to Yerevan.
in Armenia.
Back to Yerevan, invited by you.
Now, before we have started this project, it was a conversation.
By the way, when did
we
it
met
start?
many times.
When did you start this project?
Program, it's already more than 1 year.
Under 1 year.
But before that, we started the process of quality assurance in all universities. And usually we had a meetings, and during the meetings, we start thinking about students' role in quality assurance. That was the problem. Because the old style education, I mean, during the Soviet time, it was a different system.
Of course.
And it is
basically different.
Yeah.